right, it's Wednesday. I'm home. I'm here with Geoff and Sally, and that's it. It's time now for home trivia. All right. As always, we come here every Wednesday night and play home trivia at Bernie's. Bernie's, yeah. All right, enough of that. All right, it's Wednesday night. It's after 7 o'clock. It's time now for us to get together here and talk some crap before we get some trivia going. I'm actually here with just the skeleton, so let me show you Geoff and Sally. They're both here. There's Geoff. Sally doesn't say anything, but Geoff does have something to say to Sally.
Squirt. Rectum.
So that's it. We're just us here today. Let's get this whole thing set up over here. And nothing though to it. We're here as we are Wednesday nights. Last week I was actually pre-recorded. I did not do this live. I did this pre-recorded. I had a bunch of appointments set up that day, including a what we would call a bridge and crown situation. They did a bridge and a crown on me. So I decided I opted to do everything before the appointments and record it. Record this before the appointments, do the appointments, and then I streamed it live as if we were here, but I was actually watching it in my living room and commenting with you guys. I'm not sure if anybody's here today. The chat is empty and all three locations. Oh, no, Flip's here. Coño, that clip. I have it muted on this place, but to be on YouTube. Yeah, that's Andy doing the Fox the other day, and yeah, I've gained weight again. But it was funny, so I thought, for the sake of the show, we have to still show it, even if it makes me look bad. It's for the sake of the show, it's always best. So that's been pretty much it this last week. Today I got the permanent crowns and bridge put in. Luckily, there was no anesthesia involved in that, but since my wife also had appointments and all that, and there was a lot of running around today, I just opted to just stay here with these two guys here, Geoff and Sally. And, we'll bring people back next week. We're going to get the house organized, cleaned, and have a day to set up and buy beer, get some snacks going. I don't like to be a bad host. At least have something for them to enjoy while they're here. What's coming up? I got the Super Bowl coming up on Sunday, so I probably will invite everybody over for the Super Bowl. We're going to set up the projector in the backyard. And, weather permitting. It has been cold as balls. Well, it's been cold as what, Geoff? Cold as balls. So he hasn't been able to...
Squirt.
Because it comes out ice.
Rectum.
But that still works. Cold as balls. But it's getting better, but I heard it's going to get cold again. I'm sure Flip up there in Orlando, he said he had to have it muted because he's on this place and be on YouTube. I'll have it muted on this place and be on, he's over on YouTube, so I'll wait for the comments on YouTube. So I was going to say, I imagine if we were in the 30s here and Saturday, Flip up in Orlando must have been like, what, teens, 20s? Well, it feels like teens. We were like feels like 20s. It was horrible. And that's been pretty much the weird week we've had over here. I still managed to put a game together for today. Obviously, I'm still using old classic games and getting some questions and adding some new stuff, but mix it up a little bit. Let's see if we have any comments here. And we're back. I was freezing this weekend as the weekend about. Felt like 10 degrees Saturday night. It was 24 the low. We were at 36 with 12-mile-an-hour winds blowing from the east to the west, which is where the doorway to Seven Seas is, from the east to the west. And we were inside, since the AC is always broken, We were cool. I mean, not cool. We were warm enough. But every time somebody opened that front door and the wind would hit me, I was like, close the door. So that was our situation here for the whatever you want to call that. Where we are in the slides. Okay. This is where we are in the slides. I don't know how I got ahead. All right. As always, I'd like to mention that if you can, help out Kathy. She's still looking for work and money. So if you can send her some money, that'll be cool. Scan that QR code. That'll lead you to her GoFundMe account. Send her some money. And if you have any job leads, you can put it in the comments to her. Send it to me, and I'll send it to her. Gus over there with 40 miles an hour there. Yeah, just stay inside. In that case. And there's another front going through this weekend. So, see what else is going on around here. I had a surprise visitor on Saturday at the Seas. My oldest daughter, Catherine, showed up with her husband. So that was an interesting situation. They stayed all night. The husband sang. We helped him out because he couldn't sing, but we had a good time. Everybody seemed to have fun. Hopefully, it repeats itself. Let's get this going here. I guess Flip's the only person viewing, so I see no Kat, I see no Ina, I see no Sabrina. Over there, nope, nothing on that side either. So I'm going to automatically switch over to the trivia portion so we can get that going, and we'll just talk in between questions. So I'll be right back on the other side of the intro.
Live from Westchester, it's Home Trivia at Bernie's with your hosts, Bernie and Geoff, featuring BS with friends, Jameson shots, and trivia. And now, here's your host, Bernie.
You suck.
All right. I know. I'm sure I heard that a few times this weekend. It's like it was cold. Just want to go home, and I suck. All right, let's get started with tonight's trivia game. It's time now. Go find a bucket, get your papers together, whatever. We're going to get started with the game by going over the rules of tonight's game. All right, as always, you have a one-player minimum because you need to be at least one person in order to play, unless you're a really smart monkey. And I'm not sure if that smart monkey is either working, hanging out at FIU, or at the thrift store where she hangs out, making videos these days. So unless you're that person, you cannot play. Other monkeys are not allowed. Only the smart monkey is allowed. Grab 3 sheets of paper, number them 1 through 5, and whatever, or grab one big piece of paper. We'll make 3 columns of 1 through 5 each, whatever works easiest. If you have a funny team name you'd like to share, put it in the comments, and I'll read it out loud once I see it. Feel free to scream and shout the answers all you want, because you're home, I'm home, I can't hear you, but you can hear me, so I won't scream until it's word jumble time. Then I'll scream loud and scare everybody in this house. Right now, to the rest of the people in this house, it sounds like I've gone schizo and I'm just talking to myself. Because I did turn the speakers down inside the house here, so they can't hear it. I'm on headphones only, pretty much. I usually have the speakers when Jason's here, so you can kind of follow along, but no looking up the answers. If you know the answers, please do not post the answers in the comments. Remember, you were playing with yourself, so you would only be cheating yourself. Questions round 1 are worth 1 point each. Question round 2 are worth 2 points each. Question round 3 are worth 5 points each. You're playing for first place gets nothing. Second place gets nothing. Remember, this is all just for fun. But if you can take a picture of yourself while playing with me in the background or any trivia-related stuff in the background or something to show that you're doing this, maybe your papers, your bucket, whatever it is, post at tag at TriviaMe on either Instagram or Facebook, and once I catch it, I will reshare it so people can see that people do enjoy this somehow. We're also going to spin the wheel, which is right under me, and take shots in the lucky son of a bitch raffle. So I got my lonely bottle of Jameson here that I will be drinking alone, because I drink alone even when I'm by myself. Put it over there. All right, here's our legal disclaimer. If you can read small and fast, you can read that thing. And it's gone. All right, as always, we try to be here every Wednesday, whether live or not. I'm looking into maybe doing it from somewhere different next week or the week after. Because I had so much going on today, I didn't try it this week. But I did want to do it from C's today, but things just got mixed up, and I just rested, got up, sat over here, and started doing this over here. We have karaoke at 7 C's Bar now 4 nights a week, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, Manic Mondays on Mondays. And we have karaoke at the Garrison in Miami Lakes on Fridays starting at 8 o'clock. You want to help us out so we can pay for some of these JMO bottles and the beer that we have over there. That's the Venmo. That's the Cash App. Send some money our way. I'm going to take our first commercial break, and we will be right back.
Ooh. Alberto does it again.
With my European styling hairspray.
The ultra-fine mist sprays on evenly for super hold that won't let your styles go.
New Alberto European hairspray with ultra-fine mist.
For new super hold.
Shop with excitement. Shop where it's fun. At Miracle Center, there's something for everyone. Great stores to choose from. Men's, women's, and children's fashions, movies. Make Miracle Center #1. Restaurants, holiday shopping, gift giving, and more. Visit Santa's Live Deer Forest and register to win thousands of dollars in prizes. And with every purchase of $100, you'll receive a free Discovery Cruise from Miracle Center on Coral Way.
I have found my new car. The Chrysler LeBaron series for 1982. They are like no other cars in America, Europe, or Japan. No other car combines LeBaron's high mileage, luxury, and Sit 6. LeBaron has better mileage than every gasoline-powered Mercedes-Benz, Audi 5000, or Toyota Cressida. Lee Iacocca's dream to combine high mileage and luxury is a reality at a surprising price. The 1982 Chrysler LeBaron series. My new car.
And I'm back. Let's lower that. And let's get started with tonight's games. Time now to put your phones in the buckets, teléfonos en la cubeta. Get started with round 1. Question 1. True or false, boxer Jarrell Miller had his toupee knocked out during a fight? True or false? I might not be drinking beer because I'm by myself. I will take the shots, but I'm thirsty now, and I have to wait for somebody to walk by here or the next commercial break to get something to drink. I didn't think this through. Colder winters are going to mean warmer summers. Yeah, we either freeze or cook. That's our situation. And then we're going to have dry spells and floods. Those are our two extremes. All right, question 2. Who plays the role of Frank Reynolds in the comedy series It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Who plays the role of Frank Reynolds in the comedy series It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? That Facebook account just sitting there. I might remove it. The Facebook Live part. It's just on there. I can get on like 3 or 4 accounts at once, like trivia, karaoke. And if I really wanted to, I could put it on 7C's account too. But I'm trying to behave. Like I'm sure once they check, they wouldn't appreciate seeing that all these trivia lives are in their, in their catalog. All right, question 3. Pussy and crack are varieties of which tree? A, cherry, B, redwood, or C, willow? Okay, pussy and crack are varieties of which tree? Cherry, redwood, or willow? I'm going to use the back scratcher. This is also not just a back scratcher. It helps me deal with the camera for the other side without having to actually reach, so you don't see my arm doing that. I can move the camera back and forth. 4:45. Question 4. In the movie The Hangover, what does Alan name the baby they find in a closet? In the movie The Hangover, what does Alan name the baby that they find in the closet? Somebody lost a hairless cat in this neighborhood. And there was a shooting scare at Columbus and St. Brendan's down the street from here, which blocked my traffic to get to all the appointments I needed to get to today. Which was why I got more complicated throughout the day and why I just decided just to do this by myself here. I had to like go around. I think there's a cover-up going on with that, but whatever. 2 ambulances. No shooter was found. It was a fake. 2 ambulances. The street was blocked for like hours. There was helicopters over the whole thing. I think those kids pay a lot of money to go to that school, and they can't have that kind of thing going out in the public. Whatever. Let's get to question 5. It's everybody's favorite category. Florida, or not Florida. I'm going to read a news headline. You need to let me know if you think it's Florida or not Florida. The only 2 possible answers are Florida or not Florida. Not true or false, not yes or no. Here's the headline. Bus driver accused of engaging in sex acts with a prostitute on a school bus. Florida or not Florida? And it's been a good couple of weeks of these headlines, so I'm going to have at least 3 or 4 weeks in the bank here of Florida or not Florida's. Then I don't have to look it up for a bit. In case you wonder, when I hear it or see it, I screenshot it and save it. And then like, okay, when it's time to write the game, which one are we going with? Let's go with this one. All right, that is the end of round 1. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was true or false. Boxer Jarrell Miller had his toupee knocked out during a fight. Question 2, who plays the role of Frank Reynolds in the comedy series It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Question 3, pussy and crack are varieties of which tree? A, cherry, B, redwood, or C, willow? Question 4, in the movie The Hangover, what does Alan name the baby they find in the closet? And Florida or not Florida, the headline reads, bus driver accused of engaging in sex acts with a prostitute on a school bus. All right, please check your own answer sheet, see if these are the answers you want to stick with. If you want to help us out, that's the Venmo, that's the Cash App. I understand there's only 2 of you watching live, but somebody might watch this after the fact when it's sitting there as a video on YouTube. So we still got to ask for money. I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back on the other side with the raffle.
I love this song. What station is that? Coast 97.3 FM.
Great song. What station is that? It's Coast 97.3 FM.
I love this song.
Me too. What station is that?
Ever wonder what radio station you're listening to? For the most music throughout your workday, listen to South Florida's Coast 97.3 FM. The best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today with less talk.
Grand Prix's new track. Grand Prix is bigger, longer, and faster. Feel the thrill of the hairpin turns, then speed down the long straightaways. Grand Prix. Race your friends in the true spirit of Grand Prix competition racing. Feel the roar of the engines as you race the big challenge on Grand Prix Race-A-Rama. Open 7 days and nights. Take I-95 or exit 12 on the turnpike. Grand Prix on 441 just south of State Road 84 in Fort Lauderdale.
Take your family, go with your friends to good times where fun never ends. Be there. The fair, it's all there. The fair, be there. The fair, be there.
The Dade County Youth Fair and Exposition. Be there.
Imagine the perfect video store. It would have a great selection, right? Right. Over 10,000 videos. 3 evening rentals, so no rush, no hassle. Fast checkout. 24-hour quick drop return. Open late every night. Well, the perfect video store
Welcome to Blockbuster Video.
is popping up all over the country. There's one near you.
Blockbuster Video. Wow, what a difference.
And we're back. And guess you know what that means when you see all of us on screen. It's raffle time. All right, it's time to spin that wheel. It's raffle time. I'm going to spin this wheel, and whoever name it lands on wins. Regardless of who wins, I'm taking a shot. So if it lands on your name, you win. But either way, we're all taking shots. If wherever you are, if you're watching, take a shot. Even if you're watching it after the fact, take a shot. So let's spin the wheel. These are the names of the people who I still have on here, who may or may not come back at some point. The winner is, where did it land? No, let's do it again. I can't tell where it landed because I was off screen. It was here. It was on this side. It's Miguel. Miguel won. All right, let's take a shot. All right, he won, you didn't. You lucky sons of bitches. All right, that's enough of that. Let's go over the answers from round 1. Question was true or false. Boxer Jarrell Miller had his toupee knocked out during a fight. That is true. He claims that his hair fell out because he used some weird hair products at his mother's house, and that he had to put a toupee before the fight because he wasn't going to go Madison Square Garden with bald. But I believe that's all ruse, and that he actually has been bald the whole time, and he just didn't glue it on right. All right, who plays the role of Frank Reynolds in the comedy series It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Danny DeVito. You ever tried the rum ham? All right. Pussy and crack are varieties of which tree? Willow. In the movie The Hangover, what does Alan name the baby they find in the closet? Carlos. As in conductor Carlos. Florida or not Florida, the headline reads, bus driver accused of engaging in sex acts with a prostitute on a school bus. That was not Florida. That happened in Delaware. That's the guy. All right, these questions are 1 point each, or whatever you got right. Add that up. That'll give you 1 point each. Post your score in the comments, and we'll try to follow along and see who's ahead and who's not, considering there's only like 2 viewers. Remember, we're here Wednesday nights live at 7 p.m. or not live, but either way, it'll be at 7 p.m. We do karaoke on Tuesdays as well as Mondays, so we do it 4 nights a week, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. The first Tuesday of the month, we're going to do emo night. And then the last Tuesday of the month, we're going to do a golf night. And in between, we're just going to do our regular nights. See if we get more people back in there on Tuesdays. And then Fridays, I'm at the Garrison for karaoke starting 8 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to take another quick commercial break. And I'll be right back.
It's Monchi-Chi, girl doll, boy doll. School time and football fan outfits are each sold separately.
Monchi-Chi, Monchi-Chi, oh so soft and cuddly. With the thumb in her mouth, she's really neat. Fun to wiggle his little feet. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Happy, happy Monchi-Chi. I love you, Monchi-Chi.
Monchi-Chi girl doll and boy doll are each sold separately from Mattel.
If you want excitement, games, and of course the best prices in town, come to the Swap Shop.
Where's the bargains? At the Swap Shop!
Florida's second largest tourist attraction with more than 2,000 vendors. Open 7 days a week. So you can buy everything you ever wanted. Name brands, all guaranteed. Where are the bargains?
At the Swap Shop!
Come and visit our exotic car museum.
This is a Ferrari FXX, the fastest car in the world.
Gets your nerves and it rattles your brain. That's so much fun, it'll
drive you insane. You'll take a spill, what a thrill. Goodness gracious, Six Flags Atlantis.
This summer, splash into Six Flags Atlantis with the new Raging Rampage and the Daffy Duck Romp-Around. There's water rides, super slides, and oceans of fun for everyone.
So clean and blue, so really cool. Goodness gracious, Six Flags Atlantis.
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, laugh a little longer, stay close a little longer, longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness lasts right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on. While you chew it, say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red.
And we're back. All right, Flip has 5 points in the first round, so he's got a perfect score at this point. Cat has not posted a score, and nobody else seems to be watching. Let me see what the stats say. Stats say 2 concurrent viewers, 4 views. So, as far as your question, Flip, at this point, I'm just thinking Star Wars on May 4th, which is on a Monday. Do Trivioki on a Monday night, do Star Wars. I'll have that all decided before this month's out, so I can put it out on like March 1st. Cat has 3 points. So Star Wars is looking like the next one, unless something else comes up before that, which will be May the 4th, which will fall on a Monday. And then I just leave everything set up for Cinco de Mayo the next day, Cinco de Mayo karaoke, where we do nothing Mexican, except use Mexican products in the bathroom that come from South America and go through Mexico. Not me, but you know. All right, let's move on to Cat has 3 points, Flip has 5. Let's get into round 2 of tonight's games. Time now to put your phones in the buckets, teléfonos en la cuenta. Round 2, question 1. What came out first, Wedding Crashers or Wedding Days? Both with Isla Fisher. What came out first? Checking in the comments on the other things. I went through a whole... you know that Instagram Live is not working on my phone or on my accounts? It works on my karaoke account. It won't work on me personally or the trivia account. Like, not even on my phone. I can only post, story, and reel. I can't do live. Nope, it's not coming up at all. Not sure what's wrong with this thing. Let me restart my phone. Restart the phone. Because I wanted to, since I have a whole other computer set up over here, and we have OBS on that one, is set that OBS on that one to show the screen and to show the sound from that computer on a screen, on a separate screen I have over there. Like you know, the Twitch just does that, and then live stream onto Instagram too. But I got stuck, so that didn't happen. All right, question 2. In the TV show The Simpsons, what is C. Montgomery Burns' first name? What is the C in C. Montgomery Burns' first name? You would think that since Facebook and Instagram are the same owners, that they could, you know, allow some sort of like whatever you're doing on Facebook Live to go on Instagram too. Like if you hit like a little click or something, and it'll shrink it to the right size or do something for you. Like I understand this is a 16:9 ratio, but it can shrink it to the middle and just put it right in the middle or something, or stick it sideways. But I guess they don't want to help. All right, let's open Instagram again. Stop. Nope, it's an Instagram problem. It's not me. All right, question 3. It's time now for the anal bum cover. Sorry, an album cover. Whose 2002 album is this the cover for? Just the name of the artist, not the name of the album. Whose 2002 album is that the cover for? I know we've used this one before. I know we've used it a lot. Let's see if I can... Let's see if I can do something here. And this is gonna bother me until I fix it. Apps. 4-stop. I'll open it up again. And it's not there. All right, I tried. And it took a long time on an album cover that we've all seen before, and you know what it is. All right, question 4. In what film did Steve Martin play the character of Nathan Johnson? In what film did Steve Martin play the character of Nathan Johnson? Yeah, come down the end of April, beginning of May. We'll do. We're gonna. More than likely, it's gonna happen. I gotta start putting it out there soon, though, before other people start promoting their own. It's like there's another trivia game after this one somewhere else, but I'm not gonna mention that. A lot of copy piggyback going on. I will guarantee you, though, that even though she's here, my wife never wins trivia here. All right, question 5. What is the fictional brand of cigarettes that appear in most of Quentin Tarantino's movies? What is the fictional brand of cigarettes that appear in most of Quentin Tarantino's movies? I think after this, I'm going to my mother's to get some cafecito. And we'll figure out what to do as far as entertainment today, because I need a movie to watch or something to do. I don't want to go out. I wonder where Ina is that she's not commenting. I heard something about her daughter coming into town, which kind of overlapped with me saying I'm probably going to be super busy, so it's probably better if we don't do this. I think they were relieved, like they didn't have to get out of it somehow. All right, that is the end of round 2. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was what came out first, Wedding Crashers or Wedding Days, both of Isla Fisher. Question 2, on the TV show The Simpsons, what is C. Montgomery Burns' first name? What is the C for in C. Montgomery Burns' first name? Ain't No Bump Cover. Whose 2002 album? Is this the cover for? Just the name of the artist, not the name of the album. Question 4, in what film did Steve Martin play the character of Nathan Johnson? And question 5, what is the fictional brand of cigarettes that appear in most of Quentin Tarantino's movies? All right, please check your own answer sheets. See if these are the answers you want to stick with. Want to help us out? That's the Venmo. That's the Cash App. I'm going to take another quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
If you're hungry and in the mood for something extraordinary, look for this symbol. And this telephone is the fastest way to Franco's original Italian pizza, day or night. If you live anywhere from Pompano to Hialeah, you can treat yourself to the best in authentic Italian dishes. Franco's specializes in dishes from antipasto to veal francese, all at reasonable prices. This symbol of excellence is in Pompano, Fort Lauderdale, North Miami Beach, North Miami, and Hialeah. Franco's, the king of pizza with home delivery day or night.
97 GTR, continuous rock and roll with Herman and McBean mornings.
No more pop scratches and ugly black buildup for these rock and roll animals.
97 GTR, all compact disc rock and roll.
Like ZZ Top, Bruce Springsteen, the Rolling Stones. Herman and McBean mornings on 97 GTR, continuous rock and roll.
Ay, bendito, se le paró el carro. ¿Y eso cómo fue?
No sé. Yo le había echado coolant, pero se calentó.
Mira, lo voy a ayudar, porque yo tengo un tremendo coolant. La próxima vez échele Amali. Este sí es un coolant de calidad superior. Porque todos los coolant no son iguales, ¿sabes? Amali es mejor de lo que tiene que ser.
Ah, pero oiga, ¿usted no es irichacón?
Sí, y de coolant, yo sí sé. Exija Amali. Tremendo coolant.
Why settle for some of it when you can get all of it?
Get it all, get to sale, and get it all.
It's gotta be
Immediate knockout. So I got to Zare.
It's gotta last.
It's gotta have a name I know.
So we got to Zare.
Get it all. Get it all.
It's gotta be a real value.
Get to Zare and get it all.
Exciting fashions, famous brands, honest quality, genuine value.
Get to Zare and get it all.
In Miami, se llama Zaire. And we're back. And when you don't hear sound and you see those two guys here, you know what that means. It's raffle time. All right, we're going to spin that wheel. It's raffle time. I'm going to spin this wheel. Whoever name it lands on, that person wins. Regardless of who wins, we're taking a shot, or I'm taking a shot. So let's see whose name it lands on this time. Whoever name it lands on, either way, I'm taking a shot. All right. It's reflecting all the lights and all the screens in front of me, but let's work with this. And the winner is Ina. So Ina wins. Let's take a shot.
Lucia. Oh, yeah. Lucia.
She wins, we lose, or whatever. We lucky sons of bitches.
Así me gusta. Peligrosas. Descaradas y bandoleras. ¿Por qué? Porque te apagan. Lucia.
Oh, yeah. I heard Vic the Kid has been working at Hole 19 doing weird retro nights and stuff over there. I don't know how many times he tells people, hey, I'm the guy who did Sucia. All right, let's go over the answers from round 2. Question 1 was, what came out first, Wedding Crashers or Wedding Days, both of Isla Fisher? It was Wedding Crashers. In the TV show The Simpsons, what is the C in Montgomery Burns' first name? What is the C in C Montgomery Burns? Charles. So it's the second time that either Carlos or Charles comes up in this game. So conductor in English is Charles. Charlie. Charles. Whatever. Ain't No Bum cover. Whose 2002 album is this the cover for? That's Maroon 5. I know. I've used it before. I've used it a lot. I've recognized it. I know. Didn't want to think too far. Song is about Jane. In what film did Steve Martin play the character Nathan Johnson? In The Jerk. Lord Loves a Working Man. Don't trust Whitey. See a doctor, get rid of it. Piece of advice you should all take into account. All right, what is the fictional brand of cigarettes that appear in most of Quentin Tarantino's movies? Red Apple. Give me a pack of Red Apples. All right, these questions are 2 points each, so whatever you got right, multiply that times 2. Add that to your previous score. That'll give you a running total after these 2 rounds. Post your score in the comments. Remember, we're here Wednesdays at 7 p.m., live or not, from here or not. I have karaoke at 7 Seas Bar every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Next show being tomorrow, Thursday. I have karaoke at the Garrison on Fridays at 8 o'clock. I'm going to take another quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Red Stripe, the beer in the short, stubby, ugly bottle. If ugly people stand next to a Red Stripe, they look beautiful. You, sir.
Yeah?
Would you say that you're ugly?
Well, I wouldn't say.
You are very ugly. Here, hold this Red Stripe.
Okay.
Look, you are beautiful. Red Stripe, it's beer. Hooray, beer.
Hooray, beer,
says the beautiful man.
Ya llega el sábado.
Fíjense, va con $2,400. Se ganaron $4,000.
Para toda la familia.
Y va por el automóvil.
Con lo que todos quieren ver.
¡Y se lo llevó! ¡Se lo llevó! ¡Se lo llevó! ¡Se lo llevó!
No dejes que te lo cuenten. Sábado gigante. Desde las 7:06 Centro y solo por Univisión.
Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off, the clapper.
Lets you turn things on or off from anywhere in the room. Just plug in the clapper and a television, lamp, stereo, almost anything you want to clap on and off.
Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off, the clapper.
The clapper is now available at Thrifty Drug. Get yours today. Makes a great gift.
Waterbed City presents the medical benefits of waterbeds. Many hospitals, nursing homes, and chiropractors are using waterbeds to aid in the treatment of a variety of health problems. Here's why. A waterbed contours every natural curve of your body. It gives your body total support and proper posture. People with backaches, arthritis, and insomnia all benefit from sleeping on waterbeds. And if a Waterbed City waterbed can help all these conditions, just imagine what it can do for you.
And we're back. All right, let's see. Kat has 6 in total. She only got 1 right this time. And Flip has 11 in total, and nobody else is watching. But put the comments after the fact if you can. We'll say it next week if I bother reading the comments from this week. Either way, let's move on to round 3. Time to put your phones in the buckets. Phones in the buckets. Teléfonos en la cubeta. Phones in the buckets. Round 3. Question 1. From 1956 to 1965, Bill Cullen hosted the original version of what TV game show? Again, from 1956 to 1965, Bill Cullen hosted the original version of what TV game show? There's some water. I have like a burp stuck that won't come out. There it is. I could feel it bubbling up, but it wouldn't come out. Also, look. That's all new. I was missing a whole tooth back there. Now I have a bridge. Two crowns and a bridge. All right, question 2. Which country contains Lake Assal, the lowest point in mainland Africa? Again, which country contains Lake Assal, the lowest point on mainland Africa? Al. I have a brother named Al. He's not an ass. I'm the ass in the family. Of course, I'm perfectly sane, which is more than I can say for my cousin. And you all know who that is. First of all the windows in my car roll up and down. 22, 24, 26. Everybody got it. See, it's getting sad when I know these songs. Everybody got a dream. All right, it's time now for question 3, which is always our Jumbo. That's 6 on top, 7 on the bottom. Letters are SHEHOTATCRUNK. Hint, actor, male. She hot at crunk. Figure it out. She hot at crunk. She hot at crunk. Yeah. Figure that out. Everybody got a dream. Everybody got a dream. Not a dream, a dram. Let's hear it. Everybody got a dram. You know what's funny? Every now and then I'll get like you have this song. I'm like, that song originally was like free. Now what? Somebody signed them or something, and the song has ownership by somebody? See, that went. No, this is a word jumble. We take longer though. I give you the last 12 seconds I normally would have given. I was messing around with the chat box here, but decided not to do anything. All right, let's move on to question 4. Which automaker was founded from the remains of the Maxwell Motor Company in 1925? Which automaker was founded from the remains of the Maxwell Motor Company in 1925? It's over here. Yeah. It feels weird because it's new. I had to like corrode it more like the other side. There's like a traffic going on here. People going in and out of the kitchen. Had people been here, nobody would have come out of their rooms. I wonder if we can make the record. We'll see. I'm gonna cross my fingers and not say nothing, not to jinx it. All right. Question 5. As always, the last question of tonight's game, something of local history, news, or facts. What is the name of the infamous cocaine godmother mentioned in both of Billy Corbin's Cocaine Cowboys documentaries? And what is the name of the infamous cocaine godmother mentioned in both of Billy Corbin's Cocaine Cowboys documentaries? The original 2, 1 and 2. I know there's the series that was on Netflix that's separate, but I'm talking about Cocaine Cowboys 1, Cocaine Cowboys 2. 2 being all about her. So. I'm trying to figure out what the boy is doing. He's walked in and out, walked in and out, walked in and out. All right, that is the end of round 3. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was from 1956 to 1965. Bill Cullen hosted the original version of what TV game show? Question 2, which country contains Lake Assal, the lowest point in mainland Africa? Word jumble, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom. Those are the letters. It's an actor male. She hot at crunk. Question 4, which automaker was founded from the remains of the Maxwell Motor Company in 1925? And question 5, something of local history, news, or facts. Last question of tonight's game. What is the name of the infamous cocaine godmother mentioned in both of Billy Corbin's Cocaine Cowboys documentaries? All right, please check your own answer sheets. These are the answers you want to stick with. You want to help us out. That's the Venmo. That's the Cash App. Send some money this way. I'm going to take one last commercial. Well, not last. We have 2 more commercial breaks. I'm going to take another commercial break, and we'll be right back.
The largest Toyota sale.
He's never going to be done.
Up here. Focus. We only have a couple of seconds.
Would you get it ready, please? Come on, man, go.
Oh, I'm Paul Castronovo. This is Young Ron Brewer from 94.9 Zeta. Catch our morning show weekdays starting at 6. Remember, the only way to hear our very local, informative, and entertaining program is to listen to 94.9 Zeta.
Don't forget about the animal displays.
Oh, yeah, we promised no more live animal displays because last Thanksgiving we messed up a turkey really bad.
Good, yeah.
Esa gente, caballero, den la tarjeta en Westland, que a los de Hialeah les gusta comprar en Hialeah. Y me hicieron caso. Ya los de Hialeah no tienen que dispararse hasta Dayland, Cotler Rich, el International Mall, o hasta Lomni, que también la tiene. Porque ya Dimolcar llegó aquí a Westland. Ya a Westland también se le puede caer a tarjetazo.
¿Para qué? ¿De la tarjeta mía sirve aquí también?
Chico, tú eres bobo.
Come enjoy the rides and the wonderful life, food, rides, and so much more. All the Christmas spirit you find it here. On Palmetto, Bird Road at Tropical Park. One price, all rides free.
And we're back. All right. Well, I always remember to check. I don't know. I think she had the kid, because there has been no activity on her Instagram for a bit. I imagine she's busy with the kid. But Gigi, congratulations if you did have the kid already. I know you were way past due at 50 weeks pregnant. So whatever the situation is, I know you don't watch this, but if somebody knows her, just let her know. All right, let's get to the raffle because she can't drink, but we can. Let's go. It's time to spin that wheel. It's raffle time. I'm going to spin this wheel, and whoever name it lands on wins. I'm getting all tangled up because my stopwatch keeps getting caught with the wheel. So I had to untangle it. All right. Let's see. If you're answering your name, you win. And we take a shot. And I finally got it untangled. All right, let's go. Who did it say? It's Miguel. Miguel wins.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
All right, he wins. You don't.
Opalaka Hialeah is the place to go.
You lucky sons of bitches.
The market is a great big show. Opalaka Hialeah. Opalaka Hialeah is the place to go.
Opalaka Hialeah is the thing to do.
Every time you go, you find
something new. Opalaka
Hialeah.
Opalaka Hialeah is for you and me. All right. Let's go over the answers from round 3. All right, question 1 was from 56 to 65. Bill Cullen hosted the original version of what TV game show? The Price is Right. Which country contains Lake Assal, the lowest point in mainland Africa? Djibouti. Lake Ass is in Djibouti. It looks like a asshole in between your booty right there. Lake Ass in Djibouti. Word jumble. 6 on top, 7 on the bottom. Those are the letters. She hot at crunk. It's Ashton Kutcher. Ashton Kutcher. Which automaker was founded from the remains of the Maxwell Motor Company in 1925? Chrysler. If the smart monkey was watching, she would have jumped all over that. And question 5, what is the name of the infamous cocaine godmother mentioned in both of Billy Corbin's Cocaine Cowboys documentaries? Griselda Blanco. All right, these are 5-point questions, so whatever you got right, multiply times 5, add that to your previous score. That'll give you your final total. Post your score in the comments. Remember, join us Wednesdays, either live or not, here on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I have karaoke at 7 Seas Bar 4 nights a week, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And I'm at the Garrison on Fridays starting at 8 o'clock. I'll take one last commercial break, and we will... Where's my mouse go? And we will be right back.
You know why I come to Lum's, good buddy? They grill the steaks just perfect. And the fish fried dinner is so tender and delicious. I love the juicy roast beef sandwich piled high with the thinly sliced roast beef. I like it when Mommy and Daddy take me to Lum's. The burgers are great. You and your kids get a better choice when you choose Lum's.
You get a choice. You get a better choice when you choose Lum's.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts, Mounds don't. Almond Joy's got real milk chocolate, coconut and munchy nuts too. Mounds got deep dark chocolate and chewy coconut. Ooh. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Peter Paul, Almond Joy's got nuts, Peter Paul, Mounds don't. Because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Compact disc sale of the year. Thousands of titles for only $8.99. All types of music. Rock, country, soul, jazz, classical, vocal, big band, pop. Hundreds of artists. Something for everyone. CDs for only $8.99. Come into Peaches now while the best selection's available.
Única que quiero, única, junto a mis amigos. para todos. Comparte la alegría, es única, grande y nuestra. Cerveza Cristal. Única, grande y nuestra. Cerveza Cristal.
And we're back. All right, Flip has 16. Cat has 20. Oh, so Cat wins. Cat wins. All right, let's get through the final slide. Thanks for watching. I got to change that slide. It's not Mondays, it's Wednesdays. I keep forgetting to change that. It's Wednesdays, 7 p.m. online. Thanks for watching. You are all, as far as I'm concerned, you are all winners. I got to make myself a note. Change that slide to Wednesdays. You are all winners. Remember, follow us at Trivia Miami on Facebook and Instagram, or at Home Trivia Bernie on Instagram. YouTube channel, which you're either on there or on the Twitch. That's the Twitch, that's the YouTube, and also the Facebook account is at Trivia Miami. And we also have the main website, triviamiami.com. As I mentioned before when Flip asked, our next in-person game will more than likely be May the 4th for Star Wars, unless something interesting comes up before that. I know I mentioned doing South Park, but I just lost interest in doing it. I know that Star Wars is one people look forward to and actually reach out and ask me, are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? So I might do that one. Like Star Wars and Seinfeld are the two that I actually hear from people about. Anything else, it's like, I have no promise of anybody showing up, so I get worried. So I don't want to waste anybody's time. And these are the karaoke accounts. If you can follow any one of those, and you can find out where I'm at. Like I mentioned before, I'm at 7C's 4 nights a week and at the Garrison once a week. If you can help out Kathy, that would be great. She still needs all the help she can get. Job leads, anything you can, send it to me, and I'll send it to her. You want to help me out or help us out here so we can pay for all these. We have candy now. We're buying candy now for our guests. So you see, the guests aren't even coming because we're running out of candy. And the beer supply was getting down. So you need to help us out so we can get Ina and Jason back in here and maybe invite some other people over. So the thing is we're running out of supplies, so we have to kind of cut back on that. I know I'm lying, but still. So before we sign this off, I want to thank everybody for watching, and those of you who watch after the fact, whatever the case may be. We'll be back here next Wednesday, with or without guests, with or without live. Either way, you'll catch something. We don't sign things off until we do one thing, and that is...
You, Jordan. Fuck you, Jordan. You make me sick. You make me sick. High school's over.
We retired Hector this year. Hector's finally got retired after all this time. All right, that's it for tonight. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to let Cox on the Radio sign us off.
Have yourself a real nice day. And if you want to smile some, listen to Power 96.